Alright, let me make sure this is streaming. Okay. So, what this is, it's not, my normal content. It is something I'm trying out, because it's content I mostly watch. So I'm going into YouTube, and we are going to watch people. We're going to watch shabbysway, and we're going to watch people talk about shabbysway. Doing it on this account because I don't want my feed to get corrupted by shabbysway. But we're gonna watch Beato's video on shabbysway, like his series. We're gonna explain our thoughts and everything, and then we are going to watch it and then see if we have anything else to say. So I'm not in search. Okay. Oh, let's get another subscriber. This is on my alt account, by the way. So, Tom Sings. Okay, I'm gonna try to find his first video on shabbysway. I just got finished setting up the chat. Okay. So the reason that took me a little bit is because I have to set it up on my phone and everything, but I'm not getting to that. I believe that that is the start of it. Does he have a playlist on it? Beetle food. Okay, no, he doesn't. Let's just go down a little bit. Alright, I think that we found it up here. It was, so he's on like video 2, I think. Yeah. Okay.
That's me.
So we're gonna be watching this. We're going to
newly expanded business. I know what you're thinking.
We're gonna see what it's about. See like everything about it.
Me with help from a
I've seen the second video, and I just want to cover this, so that's why I'm streaming.
Free and flexible and creative was really essential to what I wanted to make, and I didn't find a platform that did that other than Wix.
Beetle will go more. So Beetle will go more into depth into the video, but basically he just draws kids having sex. That's basically what he does.
Yo, how you doing?
Okay.
You doing good? That's great to hear. Okay, that's great to hear. And if you're not doing good, I don't give a f. You absolute downer. What do you click on this video and think, I'm gonna kill the mood. I'm gonna come in here and kill the vibe. Yeah, no, all right.
I mean,
do better.
It's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, this is honestly kind of weird recording like this and just being back in the driver's seat. Cause you guys, see, y'all don't know this. Because I just, had a ton of videos scheduled, so it kind of seemed like I have been locked in. But in reality, I haven't recorded or worked on a video in like 2 weeks. I went on vacation, then I came back and immediately got my wisdom teeth removed. Then we had like power outages, so I couldn't really work. Yeah, just like a bunch of bullshit. But anyways, I'm back. I'm back in it. I'm locked in. and I'm ready to talk about today's topic, which is like, I don't really know. To be honest, this is not something I would ever talk about in a million years, but this is probably the most recommended topic I have ever received. Like, I mean, this channel has been...
So people have recommended this. Okay, I thought that Vito was just doing his own thing and found him. Okay.
Sent to me over 20 times in the past 2 weeks. So like I'm obligated to at least look at it, you know? So that's what we're here to do. Today's topic is a channel by the name of shabbysway. And you know, the reason that I would normally not talk about this guy is because, well, they have like 6,000 subscribers. So this like feels kind of like bullying. I'm just gonna be honest. It feels like I'm just picking on the little guy, but you know, turns out that they're just doing some extremely freaky shit. So hey, I mean, they might deserve it. I don't know. That's what we're here to prove, okay? That's what we're here to find out, is if they deserve it. So I guess here we go.
My name is Crappy. I'm 29 years old, and I can't stop having orgasms.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're getting into. Just gonna rewind on that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
That's what we're here to prove, okay? That's what we're here to find out, is if they deserve it. So I guess here we go.
My name is Crappy. I'm 29 years old, and I can't stop having orgasms.
So... he can't stop having orgasms. And from the way this is like anime and everything, and with the Squid Game music in the background, this is definitely a channel targeted towards children. And I haven't seen this first video, I've only seen the second one. But yeah, he's like, the guy who's created it, guy, girl, whatever, the person who's created this is like an actual dickhead. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah, no, that's, I mean, dude, hold up, there it is. Immediate proof that he like 100% deserves it. I mean, dude, genuinely, you guys are gonna think that's scripted. You're like there's no way, but for real. Okay, that actually just happened. I just said that we're gonna find out if he deserves it, and then it's immediately like world record speed run proves that shit. Like he 100% deserves it, and we found out in 15 seconds. And just gotta say, dude, what the no, like, cause I mean, I can already tell what this type of channel is, right? I can already see it. It's got bright colors, childish looking anime characters, but super overly
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Also, I don't think this will. I don't think that much people will even see this. But if this does get taken down, this is like an even bigger dickhead that we're dealing with. But yeah, we're just investigating this guy, seeing what he's gonna do. And if you missed it, like the person who just joined, he was talking about fucking orgasms, having an orgasm.
Yeah, no, haven't seen that one before. This guy's definitely not a complete freak and targeting it towards kids. No, come on, that would never, ever happen. What do you mean that kids are more likely to watch this because of the characters and also the fact that they're just curious about things like that? Dude, what? No, come on, there would absolutely never, ever be a channel designed to groom kids into being freaks. So
half the channels on this platform
that they keep coming back and watching the content. That would never happen. You're just overthinking it, okay? Swear, that wouldn't happen, and that's definitely not what we're looking at here. Over on the channel.
You know what the funny thing is? I probably wouldn't be surprised if he used that line in his favor and just like not understand that it's sarcasm.
These guys, these are upstanding citizens, and they would never do that. And you know what? I'm just gonna prove it, okay? We're gonna watch one more video, and you guys are gonna see that that's definitely not what's happening here. Okay, you're gonna see it.
I may be 5 foot, but that's because God put that extra 12 inches somewhere else.
Okay, what the
Okay. So immediately with the dick joke on children. Yeah, on children. Okay. 12-foot dick joke, and then right after he got booty raped, right? Like, he's got back shots? Or do you get?
But that's because God put that extra 12 inches somewhere else.
Oh, yep, he just got back shots. Okay. Yeah, that tree just grew instantly. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a pedo.
Okay, what the dude? No. Bro, what the are you guys sending me? No. I'm flipping the script here, okay? Is this guy a freak? Yes, yeah, absolutely, 100%, and I'll get to that, okay? I have the whole rest of this video to talk about how this guy's a freak, right? But right now, I want to talk about you guys, and why the you would ever send me this shit. Who do you think I am? What am I, the goon police? Gotta send me all the freaky shit so I can give it the pass or not? Hold on, guys. Gotta get Beto's opinion on this month's goon material. Like, what the man? Why? No, because like this is how I know you guys do not fuck with me at all. This is how I know you guys hate me. Why is it that when you guys stumble upon some weird ass shit like this, why is it that your first reaction is to send it to me? As if you like can't keep your scars to yourself. You scroll upon some soul-scratching shit. The type of shit that makes you want to pull your skin off, and instead of just scrolling, taking your hits and leaving, no, instead, you stick around for long enough to show me. You know who you guys are? You guys are like the friend in hide and seek, where like you guys are kind of like hiding in the same room, and they get caught, and instead of, just walking away, they pull the like, oh, looks like they got us. You can come, bro. They caught us. Like, who is us? Who? What are we, Siamese twins? An inseparable force? What happens to you must happen to me? No. We're not that. We're like honestly, we're quite the opposite of that. Actually, I'm just a voice on your screen that you are voluntarily torturing for some reason. I just dude, listen, that video that we just watched is probably the most vile shit I have ever seen. Just being honest with you, that is on the top of the list, and the only reason I had to see it was because you could not just let this shit go. You had to make me watch it. I just, I get that I am, entertainment for you guys. I'm just the funny guy, but there is a human behind this goofy act caterpillar, okay? All right, and I would really appreciate not being sent shit like this. I really hope that you got a laugh out of that crash out, because I now have to burn out my retinas. And I have to keep watching this channel because this video is not 10 minutes yet. So, dude, I really hope you got something out of it, because I'm getting,
only 6? Okay.
Tortured. And you guys...
I like how he says he has to keep watching it because it's not 10 minutes, and then it extends it to 15 minutes. Like, he did not have to do that.
You see the blurred version of that? Because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm never going to include the non-blurred version of that on my channel. There's just no way. You guys get to see the blurred version. I just have to see the raw, uncut, gooner-ass shit that you guys just said. Hey, thanks, man. Really great looking out on your end. Yeah. It's awesome video topic.
What the?
Oh my God!
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Awesome video topic.
What the?
Okay, so we got like I say around 14-year-old popping out of the bushes, stalking this guy. Looks like he doesn't go outside.
Oh my God!
Turns into a fucking furry. Oh, with the nipples out. Yeah, just leave that out there. Leave that out there. Yep, for the world to see.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's attracted to it. Okay, yeah. He just gets instantly horny.
You guys ever?
What did I just say? What did I just say?
Awesome.
What did I just say about that? What did I just say?
What the?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Yep, instantly disappointing.
You guys
Okay.
get, like,
Okay.
weird cravings, you know, like just out of nowhere, you start feeling like a Sprite. Like, oh man, a good Sprite would hit right now. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't like soda,
Just
so no.
out of nowhere, completely unprovoked, random craving. Yeah, no. So me right now, like again, unprovoked, completely out of nowhere, I am craving a good old fashioned guillotine. Oh, dude, the feeling of the wood on my neck right before the sweet release of the 50-pound blade chopping my shit from my shoulders. I mean, like that. Oh, dude, that I'm telling you right now, that would hit. That would be. I'm really feeling it right now. Because what in the fuck did I just watch? I just, I know I said that the craving was unprovoked, but I'm starting to think that there's.
Did that just jiggle? Hold on.
But I'm starting to think that there's definitely right now. Because what in the fuck did I just watch? I just,
Yeah, that just jiggled. What the fuck? People put time into this. They actually put time into this. What the actual fuck?
I said that the craving was unprovoked, but I'm starting to think that there's definitely a reason to it. It's like how you crave water when you're thirsty. I crave sweet release when I'm forced to watch some ass shit like this. I just, dude, genuinely, I don't get what possesses a man to sit and animate a thing like this. Like,
Exactly. Like, why do you do that? Like, you get turned on by watching a fucking red panda get horny over a 14-year-old Redditor become a furry? With his nipples out? And do you just get turned on by that while drawing it? Like, why do you do that? Why do you make that?
you have to be, I mean, and not to call this dude out, like, too much, but you have to be f***ed in the head to do some shit like this.
Exactly. Also, I just like to remind you, I did a little bit of research into this, but like the characters in these videos, like the foxes and shit, they're like canonically children. Like the evidence will be in the second video, but like they're canonically children.
Extremely sexual shit. Like there has to be something wrong with you. Shabby, the animator. I'm not the character. Okay, the guy behind the screen. Please, for the love of God, the next time you're feeling the urge to animate, do not pick up the mouse. Pick up the phone and call a therapist. Like I am genuinely begging. Please get your shit together because I never ever want to see another one of your videos ever. I don't want it sent to me. I don't want it to show up because I already know what's gonna happen. Okay, if you post again, it's gonna show up on my feed, and dude, the guillotine is not like if I see this shit again, it's not gonna be a craving. It's gonna be a reality. Shit, I still can't believe you guys sent me this 20 times. Honestly, at this point, it hurts my feelings that you guys wanted me to watch this. What the dude? This is terrible. This is this is the worst thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
Okay. Pumpkin carving. I'm just gonna make a guess here. They're pumpkin carving and they have knives with pumpkins, and based off the nature of the channel, someone's gonna be fucking a pumpkin. I'm just calling it. What did I say? Wait, did they just add sound to that? No, they added fucking goose sound to that. Hold on. Yeah, they added goose sound to that. What the fuck? And this is obviously advertised as a kid short, because like
I've ever seen in my entire life.
Who the fuck else is watching this? This is the start of a kid's YouTube short. This is the start of a kid short. Because like, if this is advertised towards adults, no one's fucking watching this. No one's watching this. Like I could get the other ones, like you started with the high jokes, but like this you're actually starting with a fucking pumpkin carving thing that'd be on YouTube Kids. Like the characters too. Oh wait, there's a fucking dick hairpin. She has a cock hairpin. Okay. And we start fucking the pumpkin.
Do I need to say it? Do I need to reiterate the whole, like, fuck my head thing? Or, like, do you get it now? I mean, that, like, because that might have been the perfect video to immediately follow up that point. Again, about the whole, like, therapist thing. Honestly, bro, I would move that to the top of my list if I was you. That's...
Also, how did you find that sound? Where the fuck did you get that sound? Of someone nutting in a pumpkin? Like, what the fuck? Was that like some fucking Pornhub Halloween special you were cooking up for like years or something? Like, why do you put time to this shit? And where did you find that sound? Like, did you make it? Did you randomly come across it? Or did you just fucking search the deep dark web to find a noise of someone fucking a pumpkin? Like, what the fuck?
Like, priority number one. I put that above brushing my teeth. I highly suggest your next move to be, like, making a fucking BetterHelp account. I don't know. Hey, man. Not a sponsor, okay? Not sponsored, just a worried civilian. Make a BetterHelp account, call somebody, because holy shit, you got some demons, bro. What the fuck is this, man? Oh, like, bro, listen, man. Every time that I call out some weird shit for, like, clearly using childish characters, there's always some fuck in the comments that's like, actually, they're canonically 20, so it's fine. Like,
okay, Shad, man, like, what the fuck? Actually, yeah, like, what the fuck? Why? Like, are you Ava Chris Tyson and fucking participate in Shadman drawings? Like, why do you make that point? Canonically 20 my ass, they're a fucking child. That's like someone drawing hentai of Monster Girl in the fucking Invincible.
TurboTax Free Edition, 37% of filers qualified. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify.
Like Friday Night Funkin', okay? These characters are kids. I do not give a fuck if they're canonically 19. I give zero shits that the game developer says they're adults. These are visually children. So they...
Yeah. That's a perfect example. That is a perfect... Look. They're short. They are small. They sound like children. They are a fucking child. Put the titties away and get off of fucking Reddit.
Visually children. So they just should not be... Okay, and I've talked about this in the past, and there's been multiple people who were like, dude, there's not a problem with it, okay? They're adults.
The thing is, yes, there is. Even if they're like canonically fucking 1,075,000, they're still fucking children. There's a problem with that. Like, I think people on the internet need to, like, actually get fucking common sense if they think that's fine.
They're not. These are kids, okay? And
exactly.
These characters, these goofy little animals, I honestly think that if I get a single comment calling these adults, I'm going on a fucking generational crash out. Dude, this...
Honestly, let me in on that. Let me in on that shit. Hold on. We're gonna check the comments. We're gonna see if there's... Okay. Kid channel. Another connection. I can't see the voice as a human. Is a green camera. Okay. Rapidly declining since feedback, yes. Not in the mood to steal. Okay, let's see. Can we search? Okay. No one's surprised. The guy has an E6. Wait, he has an E6 account? Where he What the fuck? He has an E6 account where he Okay, thank you for this. What the fuck? Draws kids. What's so? Okay. Wait, let's see. I knew it was gonna offhand remark, but BetterHelp therapy. Yeah, BetterHelp sucks. Like, they just steal your data. They don't even have a licensed therapist. Like, you can find some like random ass guy from India, talk to their problems, and get, yeah, sure, good. Drink water. Like, BetterHelp does. Okay, I'm going off track. Okay, I haven't seen one. We're gonna continue the video.
This is just weird. This is some weird ass shit. This is, I'm gonna be honest, this is some file ass shit. If you are making
But I'm saying, you might be the next Shad Man. I'm just saying. Like, is Ava Chris Tyson gonna like fucking license your like animations? And then like have them on a document to jerk off to later?
With these types of characters, with the childish undertone that all of these videos have, I don't care if the character is canonically 30. You're still weird as shit. This is predatorial. This
exactly.
This entire channel is predatorial as I mean, there's nothing you could possibly say to change my mind. You couldn't share me the Wikipedia page that says this animal is 35. Bro, I don't give a okay? I'm just looking at this from an outsider's perspective. These look like kids. It's got bright colors. It's an animation. It's clearly targeted towards kids. And I just saw him pull beat out of his ass. This is weird. This is predatorial shit. YouTube, bro, like, can we just smite this shit? Just wipe this grime off the platform? I would be more than happy if that moved.
The thing is, I'd be surprised if YouTube were to do that. Because, like, Sniper Wolf went, like, I know this is, like, a whole different thing, but Sniper Wolf went off, the YouTube guidelines, like, basically every fucking week. She even doxed someone, and YouTube still hasn't removed her channel. So, yeah, like, if it's making YouTube money, they don't give a shit. They're just gonna keep it around.
Was made. Because this, again, this is some weird-ass shit. No space for this on the platform. Just fucking get rid of it, please. I'm kind of begging at this point.
Wow, Daddy's got a big snake. Oh, what are you doing?
What a way to start off a video. Their daddy's jerking off. And he says, Daddy's got a big snake.
What are you doing, Dad?
It's called beating the bishop. Soon you'll be doing it too.
Oh, how do you...
So he's encouraging it.
Well, my arms are getting tired.
Yeah, no, that's...
Okay, so these are canonically children. This is canonically a child, so you can't even do that incel. Oh, they're canonically 37. Like, no. These are canonically children. And their dad just fucking raped them. Just made him suck his dick. Okay. Why? Why did you draw that? And again, where did you find that sound? And why was there a heaven sound? Look.
Oh, what are you doing, Dad?
It's called...
Well, where did you find that? Did you make that? Or, like, where?
Called beating the bishop. Soon you'll be doing it too.
Oh, how do you know that?
Well, my arms are getting tired.
Yeah, why was there a heaven sound on that? Why was there a fucking heavenly sound? And I'm sorry, hold on. Off track. Are these high heel boots? My mouse cursor could fit in that shit. Anyways. Back to the important stuff. He just made fucking child... He just, like, made softcore child porn. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's,
And he made a sucking sound. He made a fucking sucking sound.
I think that's where we end it.
Yeah.
I can put up with a lot of shit, but this guy f***ing his dad. Sorry, I tend to draw the line there. I'm sorry if that offends you, but I just
And you might say, well, we don't know that it's a child. No, that's a fucking child. He said, what are you doing? And his dad said, you'll be doing it soon. That's a fucking child.
Like I said, I tend to draw the line at the point where they're animating a kid his dad. Like, I don't even really know what to say here. Like, I just, this is one of those things that is so alien to me that I just couldn't even possibly form a rational sentence when talking about it. Like, what the is this? This has opened up a new realm for me when it comes to just YouTube content in general. Because, like, I knew that there was some freaky ass shit, but this is insane. I'm gonna just be honest, this is insane. This is the type of shit that should get the creator jail time. Call me basically.
Exactly.
Animating a kid his dad is something that should be prosecuted. I think this person should spend time in prison for the
Again, goes against YouTube's term of service.
This ass animation, and I mean that with every fiber of my being. That's why I have to end the video right here, because this is no longer funny. Like, I'm not spewing out jokes anymore. I'm not talking about how the characters are goofy. Like, I'm actually just fucking disgusted. And I want this person locked up. This shit is not a joke anymore. So, like, I have to pack it up, because guys, I'm not good at this shit. It has to be funny or I'm out, okay? I don't know how to be serious. I don't know how to talk about serious shit without just getting worked up, so I have to leave. So that being said, sub to the channel, join the Discord. Thank you to my Sigma tier channel members: Elite Alien, Cube Sphere, Diggity Dog, GRV, Silverwolf, D-Clan Erskine, Twister.
So let's go to the second video, and then we'll go to shabbysway's channel. So this is like the real allegations now. Like, it's not just child porn. This is real allegations.
Hey, hi, how's it going? Shabbysway. I'm sure if you're here that you've probably already...
I just realized that I got the title wrong of the video, but I honestly couldn't give a shit. I don't have respect for this person.
Heard of it. But if you haven't, just to catch you up, basically, he's an animator, and his content consists of, well, and more specifically, child. And I don't mean this as like some kind of like, oh, it's, it's slightly well, like, no, it's, I mean, he has an animation of a kid his dad. And like, I mean, obviously it doesn't show this because, I mean, it wouldn't be on YouTube, but it's very obvious that that's what's happening. So yeah, not a great guy. And because of that, I made a video about him about a week or two ago where I, just...
Oh, that's a billion?
Wouldn't be on YouTube, but it's very obvious that that's what's happening. So yeah, not a great guy. And because of that, I made a video about him.
Yeah, ain't no way he got that much.
About a week or two ago, where I, just said that. Like, he's a bad person. Actually, I said that I thought he deserved jail time for the shit he was making. And
which
I stand
does.
by that. It's that bad. But anyways, after I posted that, I genuinely never wanted to talk about this again. Like, he disgusts me. He genuinely disgusts me. I never wanted to watch him again. But the topic absolutely blew up. Like, everybody in the commentary space were just immediately jumping on this shit. And while I totally could have jumped back on it, it just kind of seemed like everything that needed to be said was said. Like, it all got covered by everybody. As far as I was concerned, we had Shabby dead to rights. Everyone knew just how much of a disgusting, stinky little shit this guy is. But right as I thought that the topic was gonna just be put to rest, he decided to not only respond, but double down and just get 100 times worse. So basically, after...
How is that possible? He made an animation of a kid fucking his dad. Wait, how can he get worse?
My video and like 4 other people's videos, he responded in a community post by saying, in case it was not clear enough, here is ChatGPT telling you the same that we have been saying for years. Plus,
first, I highly doubt that they've been saying that it was made for adults for years. We're gonna look into that. We're gonna see if they've been saying it for a little bit. Second, why ChatGPT? Is because they have like no better option? Because, like, you know you're fucked after that. After, like, every fucking commentary YouTuber uncovers that shit. But, like, really? ChatGPT? And, okay. Shabbysway is primarily for adult. Primarily. Big thing right there. Despite the cartoonish animation style, which is to hook in kids. Okay, yep, Trauma, mental health, a lot. When does it do loss? Most of it's just fucking adapt. Trauma, okay, fucking adapt. Mental health, yeah. Existential dread? What? Okay, we're gonna look into that. Tone. While some videos are uplifting or humorous, unsettling or intense, which can really okay.
The screenshots as us actually tagging our content as not for kids. Now this first image he posts is ChatGPT explaining how shabbysway is in fact primarily for adults. Which, like, before I even start to read this shit, no, it's not. It's not. Just
yeah.
Look at the video playing right now in the background. That is so very.
How I think each fruit would feel up my butt. This is a child, by the way. This is a fucking child.
Very clearly made for kids. This is to get views from kids. That is the dumbest code I have ever seen. Look at this. Look at the art style. Look at, like, bro, this is for kids. And ChatGPT doesn't even really defend you here. So look, it says why it's considered adult content. Themes. The animations dive into mature, emotional, or dark topics. Which, like, yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. These animations are definitely about mature topics. But it doesn't matter when you draw it like this. You can make 9/11 look like it's for kids if you draw it with a pack of crayons.
Exactly. Like, think of anything. You can make it draw. If you draw it nicely, if you draw it in this way, it will, like, hook in kids. Like, you can draw a fucking orgy, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did already. You could draw a fucking orgy and draw it in this art style, and then kids would do it. Kids would think that it's fine, and it would hook them in.
Like, this just proves nothing. It proves nothing. The next point it has is tone. While some videos are uplifting or humorous, others can be unsettling or intense. Which, like, that is just a fucking nothing burger. Who cares? Why even point this out? It still looks like this. Your animations still look like this. They're still very much for kids. And also, I just kind of think that this point in its entirety is wrong. Like, this is not correct at all. Because here's the thing. If your animations had a super mature tone to them the entire time, then I would 100% agree that the tone makes kids not want to watch it. I would.
Exactly. And also about the tone, if it's being, like, dark and stuff, then why are they all happy throughout the fucking video? Also, if it's for kids, why do you add fucking childish music to the background? And what's it called? You also make them sound all happy. Like, if it's a dark tone, then it should be dark, not all, oh, I'm about to get fucked in the ass today, yippee. Like, no, that's not a dark tone. You're just being happy about it.
I mean, if it was mature the entire time, I would 100% agree. But that is not what happens. Actually, most of your animations are insanely childish up until the point where it's not. Like, up until the point where it's just insanely...
Yeah, like the pumpkin carving video. It looks like just a normal pumpkin carving video that would be on YouTube Kids, and then he just fucks the pumpkin at the end. It lures in the kids, and then it just hits them with the, I'm getting nut in a pumpkin. It lures them in.
It does seem like a child animation, but then again it just gets extremely sexual. Like, take this pumpkin video for instance.
Again, the dick hairpin on her.
Did that seem like a mature theme all the way through? No, not at all, actually. Up until the guy fucked the pumpkin, it seemed, again, like a very wholesome video. So no, Shabby, the tone of your videos does not lead away children and draw in adults. it very much draws in children, then shows them shit that they should not see. And here's the thing, Shappy knows that. Shappy knows that their videos are aimed towards kids. So as a last-ditch effort to try to, like, cope with that, they try to push away the allegations and be like, no, guys, look at this. He included this image where he set the audience on his video.
It says show more right here. If you click down on that, it's going to say exclusively show this, not to kids. Okay? Just keep that in mind.
To not made for kids. Now, this is probably the dumbest fucking point I have ever seen in my entire life. And if you have even a single brain cell and know shit about YouTube, you know why this is dumb. But for the people who don't know really anything about YouTube, I'll just go in and explain.
Also, he could have easily just changed it after. Like, easily just changed it to, yes, it is for kids. Or just, like, remove that no answer. Like, he could have easily just changed that.
In this, whenever you're posting a video, you are required to mark your video as either made for kids or not made for kids.
That is not true. Whenever I upload videos, I don't click any. What's it called? I just, like, move on from that. I just look at it, and then I don't do anything. But yeah, I don't click on any of those.
It's a requirement, and basically what that does is if you press made for kids, that means your video is specifically made for kids. Like, you don't want adults watching it, it's for kids. So YouTube will do more checks on your video to see if it's safe for YouTube kids. Right, like that platform is a lot more strict than YouTube, so it just doubles down and really checks. Now, if it's denied and you're not posted on YouTube Kids, it still shows on YouTube. They just need you to mark that you want it on YouTube Kids before they even think about putting it there. But if you press not made for kids,
we're gonna go into YouTube Kids and we're gonna see if your shabbysway is on it.
That says is that your video is not made specifically for kids. It doesn't say that it's made specifically for adults. It just says not kids. So kids can still see it. It's just not going to be on YouTube Kids, right? So that does not do anything. That does not keep your video away from kids. It just takes it off of the kids platform. Shabby, this means nothing. Every single video on my channel is marked as not made for kids. I promise you, kids still watch my videos. And Shabby knows this. Like, he knows that that's not how it works. But he also knows how misleading it is. So he's just, like, posting it here as some, like, flimsy shield. So I responded to it and I said, there's a button for that, Shabby. Just press this content is made for adults. It's extremely easy. And that's true. There is a button for that. If you make a video like Shabby's that you don't want any kids watching because it has sexual content, you can go to your video, click on age restriction, and press yes, restrict my video to viewers over 18. Now what that does, if it's not obvious enough, it just age restricts your video so that only people above the age of 18 can watch it. What Shabby does not do. I can say this with 100% confidence that none of his videos are age restricted. And it's not like this is some kind of hidden YouTube technique. It's not like you have to know what you're doing to age restrict your shit. Actually, this button is directly below the one. Exactly.
Remember that drop thing I said that to remember the show more? That's why. You gotta click this thing and the kids go away.
And that he showed as like armor. It's literally right there. I mean, the next tab is the tab that he needs to click. He's doing it on purpose, and I know that. I knew that back then. So this comment was literally just me fishing for a response, which of course, you know, hook, line, and sinker. Got that little bitch right on the bait. He responds with, "We do so already." No, Shappy, you do.
Show proof. Like, I know it won't be much since he could easily change it after. But show proof. Just don't say we do that already. Okay? Like, at least add some substance to that claim.
Not do so already. And again, you know that. Should you do so? Yeah, you should. But you don't. Because you know your target audience is kids. You are purposefully showing this to kids because you know that kids are the most likely people to...
Exactly. Who's watching this other than a kid? especially with this opening. It just looks like some random ass fucking animation channel meant for kids, with the dogs and everything. The bright colors, animation style, everything. It looks like it's made for kids.
Watch this.
But when you get to the end,
this is a 100%
sexual shit happens.
choice. And you know that. You know that you're not doing enough to keep kids away from your page. And if me just saying that isn't enough for you to believe me, Shabby literally proved it. He proved my point by trying to cope in his community posts. Look, right here, you can see in the back of this post a notification that says age restriction removed, which means...
So, I'm gonna let him explain it.
Means that one of Shabby's videos got reported for, being sexual, and so it got age restricted. Which, I mean, that's a good thing, right, Shabby? Right? I mean, your videos are made for people 18 plus, so surely you'd be relieved that you're not showing kids this. I mean... Yeah,
like, if you really were age restricting it, and if you really, which we know from this point, you're not age restricting it. YouTube had to age restrict it for you, and then you removed it.
You're not showing kids this. I mean, maybe this one just slipped through the cracks. You accidentally didn't age restrict it on your own, but thank God someone else found it, right? Well, no, because you appealed it. And somehow won that appeal.
Yeah, how'd you win
I'm not
that?
sure how that happened, but again, Shabby, I mean, it is beyond obvious you want kids to watch your content. And if it's not clear by just, your content, it is sure as clear as day when you see this. Like, you are actively fighting to keep your child audience.
What short
on your
is
videos.
that?
You are not restricting your videos. That's a blatant lie.
We need to
and it's a
find
blatant
what
lie
short
that you use all the time. It's a blatant lie that you continue to cope about. Look, next community post. I'm not going to read all this because it's fucking stupid. Open his community post. Look, right here. You can see in the...
Okay. Imagination can be very something. Okay. We're gonna look at that short. Imagination can be very something.
Audience on your videos. You are not restricting your videos. That's a blatant lie. And it's a blatant lie that you use all the time. It's a blatant lie that you continue to cope about. Look, next community post. I'm not going to read all this because it's fucking stupid, but if you look right here, we're marked 18 plus for a reason. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. It's just a lie. Next one, it says, this channel and the links in it are strictly for grown-ups. If you're not old enough to legally complain about him, it's time to bounce. Adults only, no exceptions, no babysitting. Shabby, there's a fucking button for that. There's no need for a community post, bro. I just showed you. There's a button for that. If there's no babysitting, why are you actively fighting to keep the kids around? Just age restrict your shit. I mean, it would cure all of your problems. Because listen, bro, like I said earlier, I was the first person to ever talk about you. The only reason everyone else is on your shit and you're just getting a ton of backlash is because of me. You are irrelevant as fuck. If I never said anything, no one would have. And bro, I'm telling you right now, if I went to your channel and saw your videos as marked as 18 plus, I would not have talked about you. I wouldn't have. I would have just left. Because sure, you're making freak shit, but at least it's not targeted towards kids. You could have saved yourself all of this shit, but instead, you decided to be a predatory little loser. And now that the shitstorm is coming, you're coping. You were in your community post hoping. Like, bro, you knew what you were doing. Okay, you chose to target kids. You made your bed, now lie in it, or fix it. Again, you could always just go back and press age restrict my content on everything. You definitely could. I mean, you're still going to always be a predator in my eyes, but at least you're not doing it blatantly on purpose anymore,
Yeah, you're still gonna be a dick. You're still gonna be a bitch for showing this shit to kids. But at least you fixed it. At least you fixed your mistake, and you're trying to move on, or you're just trying to get the hot seat off your ass. Either way, at least you fixed it. But trying to counter it and cope in the fucking community post? Really? When there's a fucking button to do that? Why? Because you want to show it to kids and get more money.
No. But no, instead you decide to start beef that you will literally never win for, I don't know, some chance at clout? Like, this is f***ing stupid, dude. I mean, because you started probably the most wild beef I have ever seen in my entire life with Rith, of all people. So as you can see here, right, he just posted this a few hours ago. He said, well, now I see why you are so good at making this stuff up, Rith. Seems you have a wide experience misleading people. People forget over the years, especially when you got some numbers now, and then we're still tagged as required, still coping that they're 18 plus. Now listen, this is not going to be me defending Rith. Like, trust me, he's got that. He's got that taken care of. Matter of fact, as we speak, I am muted in a call with Rith, and he is actively on this shit. So I don't need to help, bro, okay? He's fine. He's definitely doing fine. But what I would like to point out here is how you say making stuff up. Now, I don't know what specifically you're talking about, but I just...
Okay, we might have to watch that video. What? We might have to watch that video to, like, see what he's making up. Yeah, we're gonna watch that video after this. Because I just don't want to watch this guy's content, but I know I have to, so I'm gonna delay it as much as I can. But, like, what is he making up?
Assume it's the point of, like, you targeting your content towards kids. And bro, none of that shit is made up. I mean, whether you think so or not, we're not, like, after you. We're not making things up because we hate you. We literally just watched your content and talked about what we saw. We're not inventing shit, we're just pointing out facts. It is a fact that your content is aimed towards kids. It is a fact that the characters you use are kids. As shown in this video, like, it's clear to me that you know how to draw adults. That guy, definitely an adult.
Yeah, the eye wrinkles and everything. These are kids. Drawn in a kid style. Short. Have a kid look. Especially this one.
You can't say that these are adults. I mean, there's a night and day difference.
But that's definitely adult. Got the eye wrinkles and everything. Yeah, like, why?
These are kids, and these are the characters you have doing the sexual shit. I mean, that's a fact. That is a 100% fact. You are making child, okay? It's a fact that you are not doing your due diligence to make sure children aren't watching your videos. Like I said, it's easy, all right? There's a button for that. You're just not pressing it because you're a sick that wants kids to watch this. I mean, there's no making shit up. Nobody's here making shit up or pointing out facts. And if you want to talk about making shit up, directly after this post, you insinuate that Rith is a pedophile? I mean, like, look at this post. This is absolute nonsense. He says, wow, so you're basically monetizing on our content without even setting the not for kids restriction like we do, and literally showing kids under the age of 13 videos that we tag PG-13. Nice one.
Okay, where's your proof on this? Where is your proof on this? Okay, so, like, so we have proof. Like, we have proof that you're not. Beto just pointed all of it out. But you're just calling him out for it now that everyone... Okay, I'm just... Dig your own grave. Dig your own grave.
Which, we've already been over this. You do not age restrict your videos. You just don't do that. You're claiming you do, but you literally don't. And if you're talking about the audience thing from earlier, which, again, just that still shows kids your content. It just says that it's not made directly for them. Like, I mean, if that's what you're talking about, he literally does set that. Everyone does that. I said that. He literally does. So what the fuck is even your point? Who knows? Anyways, he then says, we want to address the recent behavior of YouTuber Rith and provide some important context. First, he is monetizing and repeatedly spamming our content to his audience. An audience that is clearly not adults.
We're gonna pull up Rith's channel. It'd be funny as fuck if he has, like... It'd be funny as fuck if he has, like, 2 videos on him. Okay. We're gonna count the amount of videos.
You a lazy piece of shit.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I can see he has like 5 videos, maybe 6. Okay. 7. Okay. Fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay. I will give you that. That is probably the only thing I'll give you. Okay?
As anyone can see by reading the comments on his videos. This is incredibly irresponsible considering the themes and tone of our content, which is properly tagged as not for kids. We sincerely hope Riff is doing the same. If not, that's a serious problem. Again, bro, you're not. You're not doing that.
So at the beginning, he was calling him out, quotes on that, calling him out for giving that shit to kids and for covering your content. And then you say you hope that he is not that he is not giving it. What are you doing? You just hooked people in by saying that he is doing it, calling him weird, when we all know you're the weird one. And then you tell him, oh, we really hope you're doing it. Like, the people who just skim through it, they're just gonna think, oh, no, this guy's weird. And that's your intent. Don't even try to act like you didn't intend that. That is your intent. That's what you meant. You're just manipulating people.
You literally are not doing that. That is a 100% fact that you are not doing that. Like, I'm just starting to think that this guy's genuinely a dumbass. Bro, you're not age restricting your content. Actually, again, like I showed, you are actively fighting to unage restrict your content.
Exactly.
Are you acting like you're forcing adults to watch this and keeping away the kids? You're literally not. You're not doing that at all. It's also worth pointing out that maybe he should take a look at his own...
We're going to test this. We're going to test this out. Even though we know, we're still going to test it. I'm going to use my school account, which has age restriction on it since, school. And then we're going to see if shabbysway is on it.
Content history. Several discussions have raised concerns about sexually suggestive thumbnails, content inappropriate for younger audiences, and even potential abuse of YouTube's copyright strike system. See for yourself. So he tags 3 different things, one of which being a Reddit post that says, and I quote, commentary channel Riff exposing children to explicit content. And on the thumbnail, it says hidden.
I just realized I'm not logged into my school account on my PC. And I don't want to just give out my password, so I won't be doing that this stream. But yeah, we will still be looking over this guy.
Then Predator, bro, again, I'm not here to just defend Riff. I promise you, he's got that in the bag. I'm not even going to go into details about this. But what I will say is that for an animation channel that literally makes porn, like you do that, it's all over your Twitter. You make porn, and you make softcore porn on YouTube. For an animation channel to do that, and...
So, he just, makes the porn on Twitter. He just makes it on Twitter. So, he makes the softcore on YouTube, and then just draws the actual porn on Twitter. Okay. This guy's a degenerate.
Then not set his videos to 18 plus. Then point the finger at a guy who's calling him out because he makes slightly suggestive thumbnails and doesn't age restrict his content. That is absolutely insane, bro. You're doing all of that and you're like, wait, but look at that guy. Look at his thumbnails. He's not, bro. You want to talk about hidden predators, brother? You're not even hidden.
You're just elaborate.
You are a blatant predator. You have a video that you made of a kid his dad. You have porn of your clearly child characters all over your Twitter. You are a blatant predator. If there's no hidden predators, you are...
I just don't get this guy. The time that you take time to do this, come up with the jokes, draw it, then you fight it, trying to say that it's for adults, when there's clear evidence that you don't make it for adults and you specifically target towards kids and fight restrictions on it. What the fuck?
Very obvious predator. How are you gonna make loose claims about the guy who's shitting on you when the same claims are not so loose about you? They're tight, dude. Those are tight claims. Like, you are a predator. There's no arguing it, Shappy. You are a predator. Like, why are we alleging that towards other people when your proof is this flimsy? It's
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, he's related somehow to Shadman, like, ally or something. Like, I know I keep bringing this up, but he might actually have a connection from all the shit he's doing. Like, it's actually kind of similar to Shadman.
Flimsy as shit. It's some random video from some random ass dude about thumbnails. Bro, your content is like, it's so stupid, bro. It's stupid. And I honest to God think you should be banned. I mean, like, at this point, it's a fucking given. You are posting porn. You're posting kids having sex. And now you're calling someone else a predator. Crazy claims about some other dude because he hurt your feelings. And not to mention the blatant lies you're throwing around. I mean, acting as if you're some kind of extremely moral guy that would never show kids this content. Like, the amount of times that you've claimed you have your content age restricted when you literally don't and are actively fighting to get it unage restricted is so bizarre to me. Like, look at this response he put under one of Risk's comments. He says, "Alright, keep it up until it lasts. Guess it's profitable for you to make this content, even though we're still
That is funny as fuck coming out of you. Because, like, either you're doing it for the money, or you're doing it from love of the game. From this comment, I guess it's profitable for you to make that content. That is funny as fuck coming from you. Because it's either you make it for the money, and you're just being a hypocrite here, or you do it for the love of the game, which just makes you a fucking degenerate and makes you attracted to fucking kid Shibu Inus.
Not for kids. Enjoy it until it lasts. Definitely paying some bills with this, but please remember to tag your review as not for kids, or you will really be doing what we don't.
Again, the irony. This actually sounds sarcastic too. Make sure we do it as not for kids, or you'll be doing what we don't do. That sounds like a fucking joke. That sounds sarcastic.
Dude, showing this to the wrong audiences and boycotting our not for kids restriction. You don't want to make money out of kids' views by misleading them into watching. Shappy.
The fucking irony coming out of this man.
I'm just gonna make this as clear as possible. That who a T is what you're doing. You are not setting your content to only 18 plus. That is not a thing you do. You very much are misleading kids into watching sexual content, and you know that because, again, you are literally fighting to keep them around. And the reason you're doing that is because you know how curious kids are, and you know that it's profitable to have a kid audience. You know that, okay? Now, I will admit, Rith is a bag chaser. He admits that himself, okay? That's why he's here. But for you to misconstrue what he's doing as misleading kids, when that is, to a T, what you do, is f***ing stupid. Listen, man, I could go on and on about this genuine freak all I want, but at the end of the day, there's literally no reason. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to age restrict his content. He's just not doing it on purpose, okay? It's not like that's some kind of eureka moment. It's not like me saying that is, oh my god, I didn't even know that was there. Like, he knows, you know? He's choosing to not do it entirely because he wants kids to watch his videos. He's nothing but a predator, okay? That's what he is. And until YouTube realizes that, and either A, age restricts his videos, or B, takes his pedophile ass off the platform, the coping is never gonna stop. I mean, we hear this type of shit all the time. They're like, oh, well, maybe kids should just not watch it. Well, my character is canonically 30, so it doesn't matter. Like, you know, the typical pedophile cope. We're gonna hear that forever. It's always gonna happen. We're going to continue to hear that from Shappy, and honestly, if that's all he was gonna do is just cope like that, I would just forget about it. Like, I would not be making this. But now he's going after us, you know, me and the other people who have talked about him, for just making the shit known. He's literally calling Rith a predator simply because he hurt his feelings. Like, yeah, I just don't with that. Like, hey, man, that's why I'm...
So he called him a child predator with no evidence or anything. Because he's butthurt about him calling out for his child porn content.
Here, I don't with that. I mean, Shappy, you can keep coping if you want to, but leave us out of it. At the end of the day, you are a predator. You are targeting kids, and you do deserve all of the hate. Like, it's 100% deserved. You're getting the hate because you're a pedophile. Either just live with it and keep being a pedophile and keep being hated, or fix it. But let's be for real, that's never gonna happen, okay? You're never gonna fix it, Shappy. You just like kids way too much. Anyways, that being said, sub to the channel, join the Discord, thank you to my signature channel members, Elite Alien, Cubes.
So, from the amount of videos we saw here, I don't think I'm gonna watch it because I want to get all the information, but I also don't want to watch. Hold on, 8, 16, 24, 32, 48, and then that is around 60. So, and then 76, and then 80, 87. I want to watch like 87 minutes of this, okay? So I'm not going to be watching all of it, but I will still scroll through shabbysway shorts. Okay. Gotta switch it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna move for that imagination one that we were talking about. Imagination can be very strong.
Banana! Apple! Cucumber! Strawberry! Hamster! Or...
That is some Mr. Slave ass shit. How I think each fruit would feel up my ass.
My name is Crappy. I'm 29 years old, and I can't stop having orgasms.
Crappy is having a hard time living. It often happens while he's watching TV, baking, or even eating with his friends.
So he just nuts with his friends.
Are you okay, man?
It's just, it never stops.
Hey, if you like our content, follow us on Instagram, YouTube.
I'm following you on shit.
My name is...
Michael, this is the Mona Lisa. And if you look at her lips, it's hard to decide if she's smiling or not. Well, surprisingly, this is actually by design. You see, when Leonardo da Vinci...
So he's having sex with a painting.
Hey, if you like our content...
I'm not doing that.
Are you...
Up! Be careful, man. Those cookies want to make you dudes.
I just need a second to process this. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. I feel bad for the kids in 2025. What is this? What is this? So, some guy from Vietnam is calling me. I'm not even joking. Like, Lee Tim or whatever his name was.
Are you a lazy piece of shit and don't know how to build a discipline and stay productive?
What an opening. They didn't even bother to give a title. Just 27 March 2025.
This is what helped me to build discipline. For example, going to the gym. Going to the gym is hard. But being ugly is also hard. Just choose your hard. Are you a lazy piece of shit and don't...
Hey, Doc. My thingy is always up.
Even now?
Not now.
Why? Ain't I hot enough?
Eh?
What about now?
So he goes to the doctor to say he's always hard. And then when he's actually soft, the doctor just makes him hard. Yep. Okay.
Hey, Doc. My thingy is always up.
Lead Tim is calling me again. God damn it. Okay, yep, he's just fucking a dodo. He's just fucking a dodo. Amazon wants to prove that your toy dinner. Okay.
Alright, so here's how you're gonna defend dropping the soap. Once you bend down, when they come in, you're gonna reach for one of the leg back here. Grab, pull, sit back, close the curtain, okay? And then from
fucking Lead Tim! Okay, so just turn the table when dropping the soap.
You know you're gonna get your revenge, man. Because sometimes you gotta be gay too. Alright, so here's how you're gonna...
Whoa, Crappy, you have a really nice room.
Don't mention it.
Wow, even the remotes here are organized.
Okay, yeah, he just has a vibrator. He just has a vibrator.
Really nice room.
Okay.
Don't
No, don't. No, don't do it to the fish. Please don't. If he fucks the fish's mouth, I'm ending stream right now. He fucked the fish's mouth. Yep. If he fucked that vape hole, he fucked the fish's mouth. You know, that's gonna be the end of stream. I'm done with this shit. Final thoughts? This guy's a fucking creep. Okay, this guy's actually a creep. He's a predator, Shadman in disguise, probably. Not confirmed, but this guy is a creep. He just deflects on everybody. Even his evidence to support him goes against him. And yeah, Beto said it right. He should just like stop. He should just like stop being. He should just be in jail. And you should just delete his content. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of the stream because I ain't dealing with this shit anymore.